Hi guys, Kale Hope here. In this video, I plan to make it a series if it takes off. What it is that instead of doing a review or an interview, this video is kind of a behind the scenes look at the process that I personally go through usually each month in order to do a promotion for affiliate products. So as a internet marketer doing affiliate marketing, this is the process that I follow, and I've been on both sides of it as both the affiliate marketer as well as from the vendor side doing product launches myself. So I kind of got a taste for both, and can see the from both sides as far as the perspective goes um, for that. And so the problem with starting out is that you haven't built up credibility, and it's hard for most vendors to trust new affiliate marketers. Typically a new affiliate marketer will not have any sales, maybe a few sales under their belt, and yeah, it makes it kind of puts the vendor at a lot of risk there, because they don't know essentially how that person is going to promote for them, and they don't have that trust, that relationship built up. So I'm going to show you through my process what I do, and if you model the same way I do things, don't copy exactly or what I do, but just model it. I'm going to show you the ins and outs of what I do. So this is kind of behind the scenes. It's kind of like a trailer for the movie, and you just simply follow along. I will go through the process and exactly what I do step by step, so that you can learn from that. I'm also going to show you, and this is something a lot of people, in fact, I'd be surprised if I seen anyone do this, is what exactly someone says to the vendor to try and get approval. And I want to try and get in the vendor's head of what they're thinking as well, and go over that. So I'm going to show you the copy that I actually send, and I'm actually going to send it out. I'm going to wait, see if I get approved for it, and we'll go from there. So if you're all ready, let's get started. Okay, when I start the process, I like to do it as far out as I can. So these product launches are going to be for February 2018 that I'm looking through. We're in January at the time of this video recording, and it's, let's see, the 22nd of January today, specifically. And if you go too far out, there's dates that could change, and not necessarily are the vendors ready. And if you are too late, you won't have time to prepare, and you need to prepare, because it's a very competitive niche, and if you come late to the table, you're gonna miss out. There's so many people in this industry competing. They're all hungry. If you don't come on time, there's going to be nothing left for you. You're just not going to eat. What can I say? So the site that I like to go to see what's coming down the pipe, essentially, is one called Munchai. Uh, so munchai.com. There's others, but this to me is the main one because it has a lot of different affiliate marketing platforms all together on it. Um, and it's the easiest one to read. I find it's the most up to date out of them all. And let's take a look. So don't be afraid of high ticket items. They tend to have the best commissions on them and tend to be very solid products. Not always, but most of the time. Also, don't feel that you have to go off after just the big launches. Sometimes there are some diamonds in the rough. Not all the biggest launches are the best products. And it's not all about the big names. In fact, sometimes there's more there's more competition with the bigger names and more and competing. And I've sometimes had, smaller products that I've sold more of, um, and ultimately. Made more money because I sold more of them at smaller amounts than a few sales from a bigger product. I mean, it's kind of a personal preference thing, but that's just my take on it. I've had success with both. So let's take a look at the launches for February, and I'm gonna go over that. Okay, so the first one is set to launch on February the 1st, 2018 at 11 Eastern Standard Time, and it is a product by Joshua Zakamara, and it is entitled Video Chief UK Edition. And the front end price is between 27 and 37. So it looks like it's going to launch with a starting price of 27 and then go up from there. So kind of like an early bird discount, I would assume. And the commission is 50%, which is great because to me, anything that is 50% and above is well worth your time. Uh, now, if it's like a $7 product, probably not. I mean, if it were a $7 product or somewhere around that ballpark, I'd be looking to have somewhere between 75 and 100% commission. And let's take a look at it together here. It looks like it is a set of video templates, and the templates, to me, I guess, would be very suited at if you're at an audience that is either possibly a local businesses or anything really offline marketing. Perhaps you could also sell these online, promote it online. Let's take a look at the JV page. So, like I said, the junior venture page, this is going to be their way of, instead of selling to the audience, this page is going to be for basically selling their product idea, and launch, promoting it in the hopes of recruiting the right people that are going to make sales for them. So as the page launches, I'm just going to go over some typical things that you will see on it. The first thing that I'm seeing while the page loads here is bonuses, sales page preview. So essentially what that is instead of just launching the product, a lot of times the vendors will release some bonuses that are not exclusive bonuses, but just ones that they will issue out for those that are promoting the product, and it kind of just swings the pot for it. and it kind of gives more of a lead magnet for to entice people. So essentially they're going to do whatever they can to help out potential affiliates. And so the next thing I notice here is the swipes. Now your swipes is essentially copy for to email the subscribers on your list. So everyone talks about building a list and making them targeted and buyers lists and so forth. So with swipes, essentially it is just a copy of in a sequence that is great for sending out each day, and a lot of times you'll see like day one send this out, or actually let me take a step further back. A lot of times this is pre-launch. This is the email that you're going to send out to your list prior, and then for whatever amount of days that the launch is going to go for, you're going to have day one, day two, day three, day four if it's a 4-day launch, sometimes even a closing follow up for it. To be perfectly honest, without editing these, they're just kind of, I would stay as far away from swipe as possible, because to be perfectly honest, a lot of people have the same subscribers on their list, and there's nothing more of a turn off and shows no personality whatsoever, or shows how uncaring, on how fake of a relationship you have with that list, than send out something so generic that they get the same exact carbon copy from someone else. So, you know, for me personally, I don't use them. There's a lot of marketers out there that if you ask them, they don't bother. So let me take a look here to see, is this something that I would personally promote? Because I mean, I do have local business clients. A lot of my clients are local, and they're in Canada, and then also because that's where I'm from, and branch out um, to the States. So I don't think I have a whole lot of UK based customers. I mean, I do have some of them for sure, but they're not local. Um, so yeah, it's templates, but you see, I have a lot of video editing software that I use. Um, this may speed up the process. It's green screen. And it looks like there may have been other versions as well, like a US version and so forth. But one thing I did want to point out is that the JV page does look structured, very clean, very nice for it. They do offer a lot of resources for potential affiliates. Um, Banners are good. I mean, for your blog, put it in the sidebar or in a blog post. The bonuses are great. The email swipe, like I said, I hope that at some point we just stop doom swipe, because, like, honestly, if people can't think for themselves or just send out that generic stuff, I mean, just model the JV page. You get all your information from it anyway. And this is the swipe I'm talking about. I mean, it's structured nice, but I wouldn't do it just like that. Now, one thing that I want to point out too is that don't just click on the link um, to request affiliate approval. What you're going to want to do is, I already have networked with Joshua in the past for other launches that he's done, and I'm on his list, I'm sure, from buying products that he's promoted. I've bought products through him in the past, so I've already connected with him on Facebook, so he knows who I am. But I strongly suggest that if this is something that's the right fit for you, I don't think it's going to be the right fit for my list right now. Um, and so I'm going to bow out on this particular one, and I'll go over the next one. But what I do want to suggest is that don't just request affiliate approval. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go into Facebook and message him and introduce yourself, connect with him, so that Josh knows exactly who you are, and he can always reference, like, when he gets your affiliate request, you've already connected with them and already messaged them, and say to him, hey Josh, I've requested a affiliate approval. It would be really helpful if you could take a look. I like connecting with the like-minded people, and if you could approve me, that would be great. Something along those lines, so that you build that relationship. Okay, and guys, don't be afraid to pass on something that just isn't right for your audience, because you want to always be promoting something that you believe in, something that you feel is right for your audience, who you're going to be targeting, because that's the goal of, or the job of every affiliate marketer, I strongly believe, and I mean, you might feel differently, but I feel it is our responsibility as good, genuine affiliate marketers is to make sure that you match the right product with the right target audience. It's as simple as that. I mean, how else will you end up becoming the go-to person, the person that business or person goes to each and every time they are looking for a solution to their problem? We are problem solvers every day, not just scammy marketers. Just my take. So let's check out one by Mario Brown, set to launch February 5th, 2018. Okay. And my computer's run a little slow, guys. I'm gonna try and edit this as best I can. Alright, good. She loaded. And so we're gonna take a look at no, we're not. Well, isn't that embarrassing? Got the big TBA going on here. Good job, Munchai. Yeah. Alright, so she's not ready to go. Sorry for wasting everyone's time. Alright, let's get out of here and I'll just go on to the next one then. Okay, so the next one we're looking at is one by Eric Holmlund and Mark Hendricks. And so this is Fire Sale. Let's take a look here. Okay, so this one's a little bit different here. Okay, so just to summarize here, and I I'm not familiar with Mark Hendricks. It seems he had passed away due to a lengthy and courageous battle with cancer. And so, what I'm getting out of this is that these were a number of great assets that he had built up for during his lifetime, and so this particular promotion allows you to resell rights and private label rights for those products essentially. Um, and the front end price on it is $97 with a 50% commission on it. This is great for those that are looking for PLR products. And so let's go ahead and check out the JV page anyway. So my aim is always to get at least 2, 3 different products. And even myself, I don't always get approval for every product. And that's fine. I don't need to, like, because the more products I'm approved for, the more my time is stretched anyway. And I like to, when I am approved for a product, I put my all into it. So, no matter how many sales you have, sometimes vendors just have specific affiliates that they go through setting up a JV page and do all the theatrics, but ultimately sometimes there are vendors out there that just have certain people that they trust, and they only want those names, so so you're just not going to get approved, and it's that simple. And that's cool. I don't mind at all. So this JV page basically is it looks like um, it's essentially a blog post indicating the information on there. Yeah, it is. I can see with the WordPress at the bottom. So because I'm not familiar with this particular marketer, and in order to be the best person to promote it. It's and PLR rights to me, like it depends on what the product is. I'm just not familiar with it enough to be the best person to try and to repackage that or promote it. So if you're looking for a good deal on something that has PLR rights to it, or that kind of niche, then fine. I typically won't resell something unless I've used it myself, um, and really enjoy the product through using myself first, before I feel comfortable going in and promoting it to someone else there. So um, yeah. Okay, it looks like the next one here is from Simon Warner. It's Video Remix Local 360. Great front end price. That is in the tier I like to see for pretty much getting to the mid to high ticket item, around $197 dollars, and the commission 50% would be great. It's in the video niche. I love video. As you can see, I'm on video right now, so anything in video, that's something that I'm usually really excited about. Not excited about that TBA hitting me in the face here. But and I've used a product called Video Remix before. This would have been a great one to promote, but it's not ready. So that's supposed to be for February the 7th. I'll have to check back. That might be one that I want to do. So I'll go to the next one here. Okay, so the next one is by Brad Stevens called Sync MSG or Sync Message. And this product is set to launch on February the 8th, 2018, and it goes live at 11 Eastern Standard Time. The front end price is $27 and the commission is 50%. So let's take a look and see what this is all about. So for this one, it indicates that with one click, you can have leads sign up through 3 different platforms immediately. And you can use it inside the Facebook newsfeed, Messenger, groups, and pages, which is great. So it connects them all. And this one actually, yeah, it's just as I thought. It's a type of messenger chat bot. So this isn't the first of its kind. I've seen others that do similar things. Um, but essentially, what I'm getting out of this in the first few seconds is that it essentially is trying to uh, hit as many ways of increasing open rates as possible, and build that list by getting them subscribed to different ways, like not just email lists, but the Facebook push notifications, so that people are alerted right away when you go online. I think this is great that it uses, just as the headline states, get them to sign up, and there's 3 different ways of doing it. That's definitely something that I think will be beneficial. I haven't um, offered anything in the past, as far as I can recall, of this nature, but I am aware of chatbots that do this. I've also used and own some for automating tasks as well. I do see that there's some video and stuff that isn't quite shown yet, so I'm not fully prepared. But it does have a nice funnel as well. Um, Typically, Pro version probably has more features. Hey, do you want to resell it? That's actually not bad for agency, unless that's just, say, developer rights. Okay, it is developer rights, because you can see that there's a white label here, so the white label is going to be so that you can resell it as your own. After a while, you get pretty quick at figuring these all out without even scrolling down the whole thing. Another coming soon, bonuses, I'd be surprised if they're not even there yet. That reciprocate hard, everyone says that. Brad Stevens, though, is a good guy. I've spoke with him online multiple times. I trust his products. This is still pretty far out from now, so I'm not surprised at this point. We're not even technically through January, so there are some stuff still being ironed out. Good prizes. If there's an affiliate link, I think I will show you how I sign up for it there. Okay, so I'm going to do this one through the JV Zoo network as opposed to the JV Share affiliate link here. Okay, finally, the moment you guys have all been waiting for. I'm going to show you the exact copy that I'm going to be using to request from Brad Stevens affiliate approval here. So I'm going to put in my affiliate approval request here, and I'm going to show you guys exactly the steps and the mindset of what it's like to be a vendor and what they're looking for to try and overcome this catch-22. So let's take a look here. So the first thing you want to do is reference what product you're actually requesting, because they could be promoting or launching multiple products or multiple platforms. So this lets them know exactly what's going on. So let's see here. And I'm terrible at typing and talking at the same time. I probably can't chew bubble gum and walk either. Okay, let's see here. Hi, Brad. And you only get a certain amount of space to do this, so don't make it a graphic novel or anything like that. Okay. I'm really interested, and I always spell that wrong. In promoting and the product name, sync message, and let them know exactly how you plan to promote through my website. Actually, I'm going to say my review website. I'm recording, so it of course slows everything down on my old MacBook here. On review website and social media. And paid ads. i.e. Facebook ads, PPC, pay-per-click, etc. Now, the key takeaway from here, which in most cases eliminates any kind of apprehensiveness, is this next line. So take note on this. We have connected over Facebook in the past, and I would gladly accept delayed payment status to build trust and sales. So let's review this. So basically what I'm saying is I want to promote this product. I'm telling him how I plan to promote it, and I am taking away any kind of apprehension because we have connected online before, and he will see in his Facebook Messenger that I reached out to him. That's why I love connecting with like-minded people. You should make it your priority to interact, and I don't just mean pop up once or add people randomly, but actually engage with people and build a name. You're only building your brand, and if you don't and you stop short of that, you're only shortchanging your state and yourself. Like, that makes no sense at all. So, and then when I say, I'd gladly accept delayed payment, there's less apprehension there, because if I make a sale, then they don't have to worry about it, because there's a refund period, a grace period that has to pass before they even have to release payments. So they're pretty much in the safe zone as soon as it gets to that point. Yeah, it takes me longer, but as I build a reputation with them and different vendors, and I make plenty of sales, typically they know who I am, and I don't have to end up, asking that. They just know who I am, and I've been in some cases just automatically set to instant. But you have to reach that level. So I'm gonna go ahead and request that approval, and of course I plan to update anyone on, update everyone on how that goes. And what you want to do as well is when you request these approvals, if they come back and give you an affiliate link, don't go ahead and just use that link. What you want to do is you want to you want to go ahead and cloak that, which is means essentially you want to take that long, ugly address and you want to shorten it with something like pretty links, or also there's another one called Link Master by Brett Ratucky. I use that myself. um, I'll show you just quickly here an example. I don't have approval yet on that, so let's just take a look here. So I'll give you a quick example. Scroll to the bottom here, or anywhere really. I really doesn't matter. Okay, so let's take this for example. Okay, one product that I promote through my resources is a theme and a theme builder called Divi. It's by Elegant Themes, and this is the link that they gave me. Now, that's a big, ugly, long link for an affiliate ID, and you don't want your links all just hanging out there. It's gross. Put those away. So what I do is I use the software, like I said, either Linkmaster, I resell that as well. So if you want a discount on that, I can do that. It's much cheaper than the pro version of, say, Pretty Links. And I've actually migrated over to this because it has a ton more features. It's much more affiliate marketer friendly. It's just an easier interface. I highly recommend it. I use it myself on my own site. So this is my main site, and as you can see, I have my domain name kalehope.com/divi, and you'll see that I cloak a lot of them, and that's much more friendlier. It's much more appealing than just, you know, just leaving all your links hanging out there, you know. That's disgusting. It's gross. No one wants to see that.